Hello, my philosophical fellas. Today I saw something beautiful because I saw myself in the mirror. But that wasn't the only beautiful thing I saw today. No. There was something else. And I want to talk about it because I found it so mind blowing and so interesting. Today I looked outside my window and I just saw nature. I'm living in a place where there are mountains and trees. So when I looked outside, there was this hill with mountains, and behind it I saw a hill with trees, that's what I meant. And behind it there were mountains. But the view, it was so beautiful. I just kept looking at it. And meanwhile I was listening to music, maybe the music was amplifying this effect. And I looked outside the window and just saw this landscape. And it had an effect on me. I really looked at it and I observed how it made me feel. And it made me feel very different than how I usually feel. So what happened when I saw this beautiful landscape was old memories from my childhood came up again. And with those memories, all the feelings that were attached to those memories. And it was just interesting because every time nowadays I see something beautiful, it just kind of gives me a feeling, and this feeling is attached to a memory from my childhood. And I got a lot of good memories from my childhood. Every time I see something beautiful or something nostalgic, it always reminds me of my childhood. And that just shows how important childhood is. One different thing is, and what's important too, is that most of my childhood memories aren't digital. So, well, there weren't phones back then, there were TV screens. But when I think of it now, back then we probably watched a lot of TV. I mean, not a lot, but every evening probably with my family. But I don't have memories of watching TV. There are no memories. There are only memories from me being with other people, mainly children, and playing with them and being out in nature, which is very important. So if I want my children to have, when I have children, I want them to have good memories and good feelings too. And a very important part of this is not to let them in front of the screen ever, because they won't remember it and they miss out on opportunities of remember worthy experiences. I mean, the topic today is kind of underwhelming in contrast to the things I usually do, but I just realized it and I found it interesting, so I wanted to share it with you. And maybe you can tell me if this happens to you too. When you feel strong emotion, then immediately childhood memories come into your senses. Alright, that's about it.